Hey everyone, it's me, Brooke. Welcome back to my channel. I hope I'm in frame because I'm like outside and I don't have a viewfinder or anything, so I don't really know if I am, but like, let's just hope. Might just put it back a little bit more. Maybe now I'm in frame. Anyways, as you can tell by the title, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that I would never really talk about on YouTube, in a video, in a comment, in anything, and you're probably like, you're acting like this is so dramatic, and like, you're just being like really dramatic over it when it doesn't have to be. Well, maybe I am, but at the same time, like, it's so real, and it's like my actual life and reality that like, this is not just made up for views and for people to understand me. So, sorry, there's gonna be planes because there's planes that always go over my house. Every single day there's like at least 5 planes, probably like 10, but anyways, don't mind the sounds, okay? We're outside, so it's nature. You might hear some birds and stuff, but whatever. This video is probably titled My Fear, and my fear is not a fear that you would oh my god. My fear is not a fear that you would expect from me or from anyone you know. Maybe you know someone in your life that has the same fear, or maybe it's you watching this video that has the same fear as me, which I don't want to say it's cool, but like, it kind of is, because someone else can relate to me, you know. But let me know. My fear is choking, and like I said, it's pretty weird. It's pretty odd to have that fear and not have a fear of like a certain animal or a certain like phase in your life. I don't really know like half of the fears out there, because I am like really scared of spiders, but like, I'm way more scared of choking than spiders. So I don't know if there's like a thing, like a certain word for the fear of choking. Yeah, it says it's uncommon. Like, oh wow. Okay, so I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm just gonna show it to you. I know the brightness is not. Oh, it is. It's all the way up. Shoot. That is it. If you want to read it, then pause this video, but that's what it is. I don't know the words, so I'm just gonna say, it's just this. It is important that difficult or painful swallowing be ruled out before a diagnosis of whatever is made. Fear of choking is associated with anxiety, depression, panic attacks, hypochondriasis or something, and weight loss. So I'm not like diagnosed with like this fear, but I definitely do have it, and my family members know it, my friends know it, my parents know it, like, everyone knows it now, because this has been going on for like a year or two where I've been feeling this way. Okay, that bird is really annoying, I'm sorry. So that is what it's called, that is the description, the top description, and I didn't know that there was a word for it, that's why I looked it up in the video and not like off camera and stuff. So like I said, I've been dealing with this for like a year or almost 2 years or something, a long time, and my first experience, well, basically, I have a scar on my stomach, and I don't remember getting surgery because you're not awake during surgery. I obviously don't remember anything about it because I was literally so small. I was a baby. I wasn't even a toddler yet. I have no memory of anything. But basically, from what I heard from like my mom and stuff, I also made a video on this. I just have a few details mixed up in it, but my mom said that like mainly everything was correct, and I didn't want to refilm it, so I'll link it down below if I can find it, and it's from a while ago. And I was like 7 weeks old when I got my surgery, and it's called pyloric stenosis, and it's basically where you can't digest your food. I think like you could swallow it or like just have it. I think you might be able to swallow it, but you just can't have it digest in the digestive system. It just won't digest. So that was like a really big deal, and my sister, she was 10 at the time, I think, and she actually had to call 911 because my mom was trying to, like, pat me on the back to have me not choke, because I was way too little to receive the Heimlich, and my dad wasn't home because he was at work. So he couldn't call 911, and both of them would probably be trying to pat on my back. So my sister was upstairs, and she was listening to music, and at first, for like the first few times when my mom was calling up to her, because she couldn't leave my side, she was the only adult there, it was her and my sister and me, and my brother was even younger, so he couldn't do anything either, and he wasn't like the man of the house or anything, because he was probably like 7, and she was just upstairs in her room listening to music. She didn't hear my mom for the first few times, and then finally she heard her, and she even said that sometimes when she's home and she's like having like the TV on or like her earbuds in or something, or just music playing out of a speaker in her room, she'll sometimes hear my mom's voice, but my mom isn't calling her. So it's really weird. She actually has like some memory of that. Yeah, that's pretty scary. So it didn't even start there though, because I have no memory of choking. I have no memory of getting the surgery. I have no memory of how I felt because I was so little, and you don't develop memory that at like such a young age. Sorry, this video is so annoying and all over the place, but it's even worse for me because I have to watch it back and edit it. So now, the first time I actually remember choking, and I don't remember like the story or anything, like someone telling me it, no, like I actually remember the moment that I was choking and I felt like I was going to pass out and die. Basically, it was in my dad's apartment about a year or two ago, and I was at like the counter, like not an island like I have, you might be able to see it in the reflection, but it's just like a little countertop, and there's two chairs, and I was here, my sister was here, and then my dad was, I think, behind us, like by the sink or something, doing something, and we were all talking. They were having a conversation, I was just like talking on the side, and I was eating celery, and yeah, celery is one of those foods that's like difficult for me to eat because of like the stringiness, and I always feel like I'm gonna choke when I eat celery because of the experience I had with choking on celery, and like it was on like a stringy part, that's why. And also even before I choked on it, it was just like a not okay food to eat. So I wasn't really thinking about it though. It was kind of just like I was just eating, you know, talking, and I just choked out of nowhere. Just like a string was here, and I was trying to get it out. I was coughing. My dad was trying to give me the Heimlich. I was like, no, stop, because I was so scared, and like I could still talk. I wasn't like not being able to breathe. Like it wasn't like that, but I was still choking. Like this was an experience. This wasn't, you know, like, this isn't made up, like, the first time that I experienced it and that I remember it, so, yeah, that was scary. I'm sure I've choked other times as, like, a toddler and stuff, but I just don't remember it, but that was definitely scary, because like, in the moment, like, what do you think? You think, like, you're just panicking. You really don't think anything. You just panic. You're not thinking anything. I don't know, like I was kind of speechless in the moment, other than telling my dad, no, stop, because I've never got the Heimlich before, and he didn't really know how to do it, but he was like gonna try his best to like push on my stomach or wherever you have to push. So yeah, that was really scary, and my sister was like just sitting there like kind of a little bit freaking out, because she was like, what's going on? Like, it just happened so fast, and that's what happens when you choke on something. It happens so fast in the moment, like so immediate, that like you can't think anything of it. It just happens. Sorry, my camera's shaking right now. I see it shaking. Hold on, and we're good. Okay, anyways, sorry about that. I had to like put it back in its place because I stopped the other clip. And now I'm going to cover a topic that, like, it's still the same topic, but it just happened recently. It was on Friday, and today I have to literally check what day it is because it's summer, and I don't know. It's Monday, July 29th, but when you're seeing this, it's Tuesday, July 30th. I was at a surprise party. I made a video on a Get Ready With Me, and I didn't upload it the same day as I filmed it, but I uploaded it, and I was like eating my food, and we were just talking about things. I don't really know what we were talking about, and then all of a sudden it got into the topic of choking, and someone said like don't choke, but it wasn't at me, it was at like my sister or something. And then I was just sitting so uncomfortably because I was just like, don't they know? Like, don't some people at this table know? Because there was like kind of a lot of people at the table, but I was just like in my head, I was like, don't some people, at least like 2 or 3 people at this table know like how that word is to me, because the word bothers me too. That's why like this video is hard for me to film, because I hate saying the word, I hate hearing it from other people, especially when it's directed at me. But if it's not, I still hate it, and I don't want it to be around me. So if you're my friend watching this, a person from school that associates with me, or any of my family members, don't say the word choke or choking around me. It triggers me, and I know it's like not your fault because you don't know a lot of people that have that fear, and it's an uncommon condition, and you probably only know me that has it, but like, it is so bad. I hate the word, I hate everything about that word, so please don't have that around me, thank you. So then we got into the topic of choking, don't choke, choking, and choke. No, those 3 things, I can't handle it. It's just, oh my god. That happened, and then my dad was like, are you okay? Because he knows better than anyone else at that table that it affects me, and it triggers me, and it bothers me, and I hate it. So he was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. And then everyone was like, what do you mean, is she okay? And then I was like, I hate the word choke, I have a fear of choking, so don't, like, please don't say it. So I hope they understand at the next family event, or whenever I see that person or those people that were talking about choking, they better not say it around me, because I will remind them that I hate it, and especially when I'm eating. Like, we were all eating dinner, and I was like one of the last ones to finish. I was still eating. I was eating chicken franchise, really, really good. Sorry, but it's really good. And I was like in the middle of eating, and I was like, great, so now I don't know if I could swallow this piece of chicken. I probably spit out a piece of chicken in my napkin because it was just really, yeah. Choking is just very, very scary. Yep. Choking and spiders are my 2 biggest fears. So scary and so bad. But I have one more story and I'll be back. I just have to check my camera for a sec. Okay, sorry my camera's shaking again. I had to place it. Let's just wait until it stops. I have one more story to share with you, and I should have shared it earlier in this video, but I witnessed someone choking. It was my sister, and we were in my grandma's living room in her old house, and it was, I think, 3 or 4 years ago, probably 4 or even longer. I was pretty little, but like I remember witnessing it, and I remember being really scared, not knowing what to do or say, and I don't know like what it was, could have been like her birthday or some family event because there were family members there. I remember like 2 of my aunts being there or something, my cousins, I don't know. And she was eating slices of apple with peanut butter. So she started choking on that, and I was like, what is happening? I've never witnessed someone choke, and that was the first time and the only time. Thank God. I don't want to witness anyone choking, and I don't want to choke. Thank you very much, God, please, thank you. She chokes a lot. Like, on Friday when we were all talking, she was saying that she choked at her boyfriend's house, and it was like a week ago. It was really recent, and that just scares me because knowing that she chokes a lot, knowing that I have a fear of choking, it's just like the word and everything associated with it and the feeling of it, it's just terrible. And I wish that choking wasn't a possible thing. I wish I wish it just wasn't a thing. So if you've never choked, if you've never witnessed someone choke, then like you're just blessed, I guess, because that's like amazing, and you should be grateful because it's something that happens daily to a lot of people and you don't even realize it. So that's it. That's all I have for today's video, but I hope you guys did enjoy. I know it was probably not a video that you should enjoy, but like, don't give it a dislike, because this is definitely a hard video to film, or was a hard video to film, and it'll be even harder to edit because I might be eating when I'm editing. So, editing Brooke, are you eating right now? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and peace out.